guys, welcome to the stream. This is I'm Making a Video Game episode 10. And tonight, guys, that's exactly what we're doing. 2 days in a row, working on my game, VAOS, episode 1, How Did I Get Here? Hope you guys enjoy the content. So last night, we worked on, well, let me go ahead and just launch it and kind of tell you guys what we've been doing. But thank you everybody for being here tonight. So last night I heavily worked on this wonderful cave. We started designing that. That connects from the forest area that we also started working on. So heavily been working on that. Tonight, guys, what we're going to be doing is some more cleanup stuff. Like we're going to go in and add some more doodads, the dimension around the final boss area. We're going to add some like more floating pianos and different things. You know, I was thinking I might, if I can make it a sky, I might just make this like a sky right here or something to make it look more like things are floating. I wonder if I could do that. But yeah, anyways, we're going to be working on that, cleaning things up, cleaning up any overlapping statues like this one right here. Anything that's overlapping like this one, see how they're overlapping with each other, these two statues. Working on cleaning some things up. Yeah. Hold on. Make sure my stream is good. Yep. But yeah, cleaning up some things tonight. We're going to be doing some level designing, and I really want to work on the battles tonight as well. So some battles, things like that as well, guys. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be a fun night, for sure. Alright, let me see something. We were just talking about changing the sky, right? Let me see if there is an animation I can use for that. I don't think there is, unfortunately. We would have to do like water around it, maybe. Like water. Let's see, this is upper layer, lower layer, event editing mode. It would be really easy to change it too, if I could find the right event editing mode, upper layer. Just remind myself, event editing, upper layer, lower layer. Closest thing to the sky. Something like this, maybe. too. It's a bit much. I do think I want to change this stuff. So I'm going to do something else with this area. So I'm going to clean this up a bit. Because it's supposed to make it look like it's in a dimension, but we already have that feeling. So I'm going to clean this up real quick. Because I want it to look different when you're coming in. So right now we're just going to spend the first few minutes of the stream cleaning things up pretty much. Because I don't really like how this turned out with the overlapping of the statues. This way I can also expand the forest more if I chose to. Right? Yeah, see, this doesn't look right. So I was like, let me clean this up. Just like that. See, same with these statues. Like, I want to clean these up a lot. I don't like I said, overlapping. I do not. Any overlapping statues that I see, I'm going to get rid of. Because I think that might be part of the problem when there's a little bit of lag as well. So I'm going to get rid of that. Yo, what's up, Shadow? Welcome back to the channel, dude. Good to see you. How you doing? It's coming along great, dude. I last night worked on my brand new expansion to the map, the forest right here. Got a lot of that done. Adding some roadblocks and also some treasure chests that will be discoverable. And then we worked on our cave area a lot. Right now I'm just doing a little cleanup. Is what I'm working on at the moment. Cleaning up some things on the map because I want to make more room possibly for some expansion on the sides here. It does look dope. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes. So I had some overlapping statues that were like cut in half and covering each other, so I'm kind of going through that to see if there's anything I can clean up right now. See, like that one. See how this one's overlapping? I'm trying to fix that. I appreciate you, man. Yes, I have. There's a boss battle here now, the Kraken. There's a crazy event that occurs here Um, it's really fun developing this game. I've been having a blast, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. Glad to have you a part of it. This is the second time this week I've done this. This is episode 10 of I'm Making a Video Game. The game is now called VAOS Episode 1. How did I get here? For those of you just joining, this is now an episodic content game. So you guys are seeing the first part of this episodic content. Epic episodic, boys. So yeah. But yeah, just kind of cleaning some things up at the moment, and then we're gonna, it's gonna be an entire episodic content series. It will be published on Steam anywhere from $1 to $5. Shadow, I looked on ChatGPT, and they basically said RPG Maker is a free license program, so anything that's defaulted in the game, like these are all default assets that you see, can be used, and you can sell your game, and they recommend selling the game for $1 to $5. So my game is going to be anywhere from $1 to $5, a price that anybody and everybody will be able to afford. So yeah, I'm not sure how long the game is going to be. I'm hoping at least 2 to 3 hours of gameplay, so you get the most value out of your buck. I'm thinking it will be, because I'm definitely making the game bigger, because originally, hold on, I'm in my train of thought right now. I gotta do something real quick. Originally, it wasn't even supposed to be this cave in this forest, right? I've decided to expand it even further. Oh, it's absolutely a good deal, and it'll be lots and lots of episodes. So absolutely, dude. There's no way anybody can have the excuse of, oh, I can't afford it, this is too expensive. No, because I know anybody, even people that don't have jobs, can afford $1 to $5. Like, you know, if you can't afford $1 or $5, not to be rude, you're doing something wrong in your life. I'm sorry. Not sorry. You're doing something wrong. I mean, dude, like what are we even doing if you can't afford that? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Like I said, not $5. Anywhere from $1 to $5. It might be $1. It could be $2. Anywhere from $1 to $5 per episode. Correct. Per episode. Yeah, make sure you guys are understanding that properly. There's no set price yet. It's going to depend how long the game is. It's going to depend how much content it has. I can't give you a price right now, but I'm predicting anywhere from $1 to $5. Right? So yeah. It's, at the moment, it's a prediction, right? It's not a in the bag price, but that's what we're looking at. Be very clear on that, guys. Does anybody have any questions about that? Shadow seemed a little confused about that. Anywhere from $1 to $5. Between that price range, if that makes any sense. Right? So yeah, let's be very clear on that. Alright, let me see here. Oh, by the way, I have to show this. Watch this, Shadow. I got a title screen. Let's go. That's all you get. Yes, sir. Ski. Got a title screen. Proud of that one. Yep, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I've been busting my ass, man. I'm serious about this. The last time I streamed this was like a year ago. In the last couple of weeks, I've been back on doing this, and I've been so passionate about it. I told the viewers every week, whether it's one stream or 7, I'm going to be on working on this game until it's finished and published. And my goal is to get it out by or before spring. Thank you very much. yeah, so I'm gonna be pumping out a lot of content, working on this game and whatnot. Right now, I'm just doing a little editing. Like I said, I wanted to clean this up a bit, to make it give it a little cleaner look. So I'm getting rid of like all the overlapping statues. If you guys see any overlapping statues, let me know. And what I meaning like if you see this, right? Like two heads, no body. Let me know if you see it. And be specific if you see it so I can fix it, right? So I want it to be lined up very nicely. Let me see. I think I got all those. Let me know. I've been known to miss things if you see one that's overlapped. It's kind of easier if I follow my cursor around too and I can see it too. A founders pack? No, there's not going to be any packs. And nobody, no offense, nobody's going to be able to tell me what I should or should not do in this game. This is my creation and no one else's, so no one's going to be like, you should make a character that does this. I'm not taking suggestions for anything that I do with this product. This will be my first published game. I've been an indie developer for years, but this will be my first game that I've ever published. So respectfully understand that, chat. Yeah, there will be no, you should do this, you should do that while I'm doing this, guys. Respect the fact that this is my creation, right? Later on, I will do a viewer game. I've been thinking about that. I'm going to make a game that you guys get to decide every action, every design, every character, storytelling, everything will be decided by the chat. So I'll let you guys take the wheel when we get to that type of game that I want to make. But yeah, eventually I want to do a game that is created by the community, and then I would put it into the program. You'd buy it? Awesome. No, there's no reason for exclusive items. It's not that kind of game. You get to play, in this episode, you're just going to play VAOS, right? There's not going to be other characters that join you. It's about his story. In the second episode, he'll have some people that join him. You may have like one partner. The more people that he tries to steal magic from, he's gonna have more people and more people joining him, right? But like he is gonna be on his own. He's stuck in this dimension. See, I need to clean this up too. All these. Yeah, this is all extra memory that I don't need to waste assets on. All of this right here can go. And there we go. Yeah, I appreciate it, Shadow. A lot of people are saying they're going to purchase my game. I guess we'll see how many of you guys stay true to that word when it releases. I think a lot of you guys will. I think a lot of you guys are just saying it. We'll see how serious everybody really is about spending money on my product. But like I said, respectfully, you know, I think a lot of you guys are saying you will buy it, but I don't think a certain percentage of you guys will not purchase it. And that's fine. You know, I don't expect everybody to buy my game. I'm a very humble person, but you know, I think I've charged the fairest price that I possibly can. You know, once it does have an actual price on it, I think that will be the fairest price I can offer. Hopefully it has a strong community. It already has a strong community. Me streaming it is the advertisement for the game. Yeah, there's no hopefully when it comes to my success, Shadow. I appreciate the kind words, but there's no hopefully. Yeah, there's no, I hope I'm going to make it. I hope. Hope is a dangerous thing. I don't believe in hope. I just know. I know anything I've done with video games has succeeded because this is what I love. This is my knowledge. This is what I know best, right? So I appreciate the kind words, but with me, there's no hopefully. This game will succeed. It already has an audience of people that are going to purchase it. I do know a lot of people that are saying, again, I'm humble, that are saying they're going to buy it are not going to buy it. And I don't want to bring negativity to the light, but I know a lot of people, aren't going to buy it, and that's fine, but I'm still going to make a great product, and I'm going to give you the option to buy it, right? And regardless if people buy it or not, it's going to be on Steam. It's going to be sold. And I want you guys to play it. This is another reason I'm doing this. I want you guys to enjoy this product, right? Shadow, that's what I'm doing. I don't think you're understanding what we're doing here, Shadow. That's what we're doing here. I'm showing the entire process of me making this game. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm explaining how the program is used. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this right now. If I wasn't explaining the process, I'd be doing this off stream, right? I'm showing you guys the entire process of me making this game from beginning to end. And I'm playing it. I'm testing it as I make it. We're going to play it from beginning to end when it's done. Right? Yeah. So I'm already doing that. I know what you're saying. Make a series of like tips and tricks on the game. But that's really unnecessary because I'm showing you guys how to play the game, how to beat the game, how to get through the mazes, everything. The storyline, I'm even telling you what's going to happen here at the end battle, right? So you're already getting all the information you need. There's no need for a series talking about secrets in the game because I'm pretty much showing everything. And then once the game is done, you guys will be able to decide if you want to purchase it or not, right? So yeah, I think you're overthinking it a little bit, no offense. But yeah, pretty much that's what is going on. Oh, wait. Did I? I did put a treasure box right there. That's not going to work. Let me get rid of that. Da, 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 da. No, that's not it. Shit. What is it? Oh, I know what it is. I need to delete the event or move it. Either way. There we go. Now I can put a statue right there as well. But yeah, enjoy the process of me developing the game, get excited because you guys are going to see the entire process. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving all the insights about game development. Like, I'm explaining how, when I add, for instance, troops, how I'm doing it, what you click on. I've been doing that, dude. Yeah, I've already been showing how to use the program. I've been doing that since episode 1, Shadow. If you've been watching. I know you haven't been here in a long time, but this is episode 10 of me developing this game. So I've been talking about how to use RPG Maker 2003 for a long time. Yeah, I talk about the development process, how to set triggers, everything, like explaining the story, showing the battling, all of that. That's what I'm telling you guys right now is I'm editing, cleaning up stuff right now, cleaning up some of the areas right now. Trying to see if I'm missing stuff. I was missing some of the overlapping statues. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Explaining level design, explaining the process of creating the game as I'm doing it live, and everything. Yeah. Already there, dude. Already there. So yeah, a big part of level design is you want to make sure that you check any overlapping assets and unnecessary assets. So when I'm designing this, right, I just went and cut, there was all these half statues, right? They were like half all the way across. No one's going to see this part of the game anyways up here, right? So I went ahead and got rid of that to save some lag issues that might occur while you're running around because there's so many things on the screen at once. And then like the piano here, it was overlapping, you know. Um, like let's see, I'm gonna actually add another piano right now. No, actually I'm gonna add a bed, right? I'm gonna add a bed and we'll put it here. So now that I have that, I see it's looking kind of messy already, right? So I can keep the statues here because we're giving the illusion that we're in a dimension, right? So I can be like, boom. So it's there, but see how the heads are above the bed? Okay. So undo. Oh, that's the undo button I was wondering. So there we go. Now it looks cleaner. Now it's like that, right? But if I don't really like that, I can always move it, delete it. You click this pink thing, which you can't see. There's like a pink blank space up here on the top left. And it's to delete things, right? So I can be like, bing, you know, and if I don't like that bed and where it's at, I click the pink thing, I can delete it, or I can click undo. Oh yeah, the game runs great. We'll do some battling and stuff in a little bit, and I'll show you some of the cool new things that I've been adding. I've got special effects going on too, dude. It's pretty sick. Um, there's a lot going on. Okay, matter of fact, I think I'm going to add this bed right here. There we go. That actually works better. And then let's see, let's add another bed. That's about the size of the statue. Let's put a bed there. A lot of devs don't optimize their games. Yeah, this game will be very well optimized. Shadow, you will definitely see some great optimizations the more and more I develop this. And yeah, I'm very aware of that. It's a very big peeve of mine as well. I don't like when companies don't optimize their games good enough. It's very frustrating, right? So yeah, we definitely don't want that, and that's something that I'm definitely always taking into account. So we're gonna re-add, because I had these all overlapping, we're gonna re-add some more to the map here. Kind of spread out the and if I go a little tangent sometimes, it's because I'm thinking, guys, because I'm talking while I'm developing. So if I go quiet, it's totally normal. I'm really thinking. Let's see, we got this. You know what? I think I might like that window here, actually, yeah. Can put little floating houses too, like that one, or not necessarily floating. Yeah, of course, when you get ads, you miss some stuff. But yeah, if you guys don't want the ads, you have the option to subscribe. repeat myself either. So yeah. Let's see. I'm going to add this. Matter of fact, let's do it a little lower. Where'd that one go? Oh, there it is. Right. Oh. No. Ah, shit. I'll clean that up. I'll do a few down here. So we can do like zoop. Maybe one here. A little castle. Over here, maybe one there. Maybe a little house here. See, we've got these floating around over here as well. I might do something with those later. Actually. Because I just want it like where the player will be able to see them, right? So we don't want them too far out. So like one here is fine. And maybe this one kind of like here. Put a little signpost as well. Maybe like right here. Anything to make it look like the world is a little strange, right? We want it to look a little strange. Okay. See, and I'm still trying to figure out like how he's this, because this is the final boss, and like I was saying yesterday, when you're going through this, right, I want every area hit, meaning I want the player to come in here first when they come from the entrance, and then I want them to also go up here and then cross the bridge, right? But I want them to have two different options, so they can go up this way or they can come straight down to the forest, right? So this way they get another piece of story, and if they go here they get some cool special effects. And then they can come up through the forest right here, they get through the forest maze, and then they come through here. This is the last part of it. There will be a boss battle right here before they go into the cave, somewhere around there. And then once they See, and they can't go because there's rocks are blocking. They're supposed to block. Then they go through the maze here. And where I'm trying to figure out is where in the maze do they get out to maybe form a path to finally come to the end part right here. So what I might do actually, let me do that right now. So I know exactly what to do actually. I know what to do. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do with that. Okay, we are going to take this and open this up. And then we're going to get rid of this right here. We're also going to get rid of these and these. And then these right here. And then we're going to fill that space with statues again. And then something like this is what I'm thinking. No, actually. Okay, for now, we're going to keep this like that. But we have our opening. Alright, we have our opening now. So, let me see. I probably want to close this too, because that might bleed into, well, actually, no. I'm going to keep this open and put like some treasure chests over here and maybe like a little side area where something else happens. But now we have our opening, and then that would take you to the last area, right? So at the same time, we might make another opening here that leads to another area and one that goes to here. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 areas to explore. This is what I'm thinking right now, chat. Right? Let me see here. So you know, I kind of like her more. Let's see what this looks like. That does look pretty badass, doesn't it? I like that more than the pillars. Yeah, but or do we just want to go all the way? That does look cool too. And have her at the top. I do like that. I do like that. And that could lead us all the way through there. And then we can do this one for the The yellow brick road is the sea. Yes, yes, yes. Could do. This might be kind of cool. Something like that, maybe. Maybe. Or we can even do better than this. We can do like a little decoration. Fucking cool. I wish I could do that. No. What I could do though. Yeah. It's like that. Or even like that, maybe, or like that. That's kind of cool. Try some different things here. cool. Something like that. Yeah, it looks sick. Yeah, just like that. Because that would be like the outer layer, and then people can walk here, and there'll be some kind of treasure as well. Like a little detour before they go to the end of the area, basically. Yeah, that looks cool. What do you guys think, chat? Pretty sick, right? And then, so that'll lead there. Here I might put some rocks or something. I don't know what yet. Maybe. How about. Hmm. Oh, I know what we could do. What's up, TikTok? What's TikTok talking about tonight? What's going on, guys? Something I can put there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh. It's like, go back. The sign says go back. Or should we keep the flame? See. Yeah, we'll keep the torches. Okay. Let me save it, just because. Progress. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Alright, so we got that. I may change this though. Alright, let me see. What does this look like? this is the final area, right? I don't like it. Takes up too much of the original image. Yeah, we'll keep that. Wait, why is that there? Why is that? Oh, because it's okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's looking fucking great. Okay. How are you guys enjoying the stream so far tonight? I'm having a blast, guys. Thank you so much for being here as well. There's a lot of work to be done still, but the progress is coming along great. Could do as well. I wonder what this would look like. Oh, that's sick as fuck. Just gonna blend it. Looks kind of weird though. Looks more like the side of a house than it. Not for this particular pattern at least. It's a pretty cool design, but I don't like for the thing we're going for how it blends. Yeah, I don't like the blending of it. Shit. Okay. So we'll keep that. Yo, Frog in the Front Yard, what's up, dude? Welcome back to the channel, working on my video game. Got back a couple weeks ago, working on this. Been making great progress, as you can see. Yep. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. this look? That looks pretty cool. But then you can't really see the statues. This is a RPG, turn-based, kind of like your retro games. And he's a shapeshifter, a dimensional, sorry, I'm a little tired today. He's a shapeshifter from an unknown galaxy, set out to implode the galaxy. My character is a villain, and you get to play him, and he takes the powers of scholared magic users, and once he gets their powers, and he gets all of them, like the power to stop time, time travel, all the elements, lightning, ice, thunder, fire, so on and so forth, the power to teleport, time travel, freeze time. Once he gets them all, he can put them together and implode the galaxy, basically. So right now, in this game, this is a reimagining of a project I worked in college. VAOS has been trapped in this dimension, right? So he was going to kill this man. Where is he? Albus. He was going to kill Albus, his brother, Alicus, who had the power to basically freeze time. If VAOS, which is our main character, which is this guy, if VAOS would have killed Alicus, he would have just imploded the whole galaxy. So in order to stop that from happening, this guy, Albus, who has the power to travel through time and create dimensions, created this dimension that VAOS is in to stop him. And right before he was going to kill his brother, he stopped him, grabbed him, and trapped him in this dimension. So VAOS, in the first episode, is going to go through, and he is going to... he doesn't know where he is. He's confused. He's going to go through all these obstacles, mazes, and areas to get to the final battle, which is Albus. And once he defeats Albus, he will escape through the door, and that'll be the end of the episode. Is episodic content. When the game is done, it will be published on Steam anywhere from $1 to $5, in between that price range. It'll be my first published game. I've developed many games before independently. I've just never published one, and my dream is to finally publish this game and get it out there to the masses and let you guys enjoy it and get your reviews and feedback on it when you get to play it yourselves, hopefully by spring. I'm looking to get it published, so yeah. You like magic? Nice. Why are there target dummies everywhere? So in this game, they're statues. So basically, he's trying, anything you see this guy Albus, the Dimension Creator, created for VAOS to go crazy. So you say target dummy, but actually I see it as a statue of Albus, because this is his dimension. So that's the reason you're seeing that. Pretty cool, right? And yeah, I see something cool. I've showed this a couple of times already, Frog. You want to see the beginning of the game? Watch this. So basically, here's how it starts. Nice title screen, right? So that's VAOS. Watch. Where am I, and how did I get here? Hence the title of the game. So it's raining. You hear rain, but it's snowing. Immediately tells you something's off. Thank you. It is. So right now I'm working on some level design stuff for tonight's stream, and then eventually at some point in the stream tonight I'm going to be working on battles, testing out battles, and I want to do something with his equipment too. We're going to change some things up tonight that I was thinking about doing. But yeah, there's some really cool shit that happens. Let me show you this. Let's give you a little taste here of the game. But yeah, he's a basically a shape-shifting god. He can change forms 3 times, and when he gets to his ultimate form, he's at his full power. This is his original, think of it like a Pokemon, his first evolve. The strange weather. What is this place? Watch this shit. This part's cool coming up. I'm also placing different enemies with other enemies, deciding what the battles are going to be, how much damage he does, how much they do. So we're going to be testing that out tonight as well. Turn that down a little bit. It's pretty loud, I know. Okay. Watch this part, dude. This is sick. Because you gotta remember, he's imagining all this. Albus is making him see this. He's making him see the illusions of him and everything, right? Trust me, all the battles are going to be tested. They're not going to be this easy. There's a lot I got to do still. There's a lot of progress I've done already. But yeah. So then you get your 5 high potions from this. The pot will disappear because it's an end of the event, so you can't keep just getting unlimited potions. Cool pumpkins, thanks. Anything that's like dimension created because he's in a dimension is going to be in the game. Kraken's actually a boss battle on the bridge, and I'm trying to figure out how to get him to spawn only on the bridge. So you might not be seeing him all the time as much. But I changed his colors. But he's a little boss battle with 800 HP. When you get to the bridge, you'll see him. See, we can go to his equipment, and you can see he's all dragon set out. He's a dual-wielding spear user. Mithril Mail is higher than Dragon Mail, but Dragon Mail is also the second. Dragon Gear is also the second highest in the game. So I'm thinking of changing his gear tonight too. I'm gonna try some different things. But I wanted to show you this. This is funny. Hold on, watch this, dude. The encounter rate is a little high. It's like I want it to. It's pretty good. It's not too crazy. I want there to be a lot of encounters in my game because I want the gameplay to be the funnest part. I want people to be able to grind and get his magic and everything as high as it can go. But watch this. This is sick. Frog, you watching? See the piano? Watch. Watch this, dude. Hold on. Hang on. Frog, you watching? Watch this. A piano? What the? That's not the key I pressed. What is that awful sound? Huh? Huh? This is no ordinary piano. Huh? Something came out of the piano. amulet obtained. And some creatures came out of the piano as well. Cool, right? And then that event ends. So that's a little taste. There's other stuff too. There's a lot of special effects and the weather changes, and there's a battle here, and something really cool happens right here. There's a lot more. Like I said, yesterday and tonight I'm very much working on the level design, cleaning some things up. Like some of these statues were cut in half and stuff, so I'm cleaning things up. And then I might do some battle stuff here in a little bit, because I do want to switch some things around. Let me double check. I think I fixed most of the editing part for the statues. Let me see if there's any other ones I see that are misplaced here. I think we pretty much got those good to go. But yeah, that will be the end of the game right here, guys. When you beat him, then you go here, and then episode 2 will start with you going back to, I don't know if it's going to be called Earth or something else. Well, you'll go back to the planet where he's going to go try to finish the job, and he's going to end up on a farm, and he's going to meet the farm boy, who ends up being the strongest good guy out of all the good guys. He ends up being the leader of the Scholars of Magic Society that are going to come together to defeat VAOS once and for all, right? So that will be a thing as the story progresses. I'm not sure at this point how many episodes there will be, but it's definitely going to be badass, guys, for sure. See, and I'm going to test out all the mazes too to see how easy they are, how hard they are. And then we're going to do like the treasure boxes. But what I want to do right now, so we got a good part of the level design stuff done tonight. Matter of fact, I have another thing I want to add as well. Yeah, I want to do that. Nah, actually no. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to do something with the battle system. Okay, so he is the dual wield. We have decided on that. But I don't want to give him necessarily the dragon spear unless not yet, at least. So I want to test out something different. A mace would be cool. Can we do dual maces? Dual maces, and give him instead of dragon mail. How much does this change to? That's what I was going to see as well. Dragon spear, what was it? Dragon spear, dragon mail. Okay. Let's start with the defense. If we give him a robe, that would definitely decrease his defense quite a bit. If we gave him a leather hat, that fucks it even more. Okay, magic pendants. Let's give him... He can keep the magic pendant. So maybe... Dragon Helm. Circlet. With a saint's robe, maybe? Maybe. Or a magic robe. Let me see. So robe is 68. Magic robe is 165 mind. So mind and defense are affected. Mystic cloth. I'm leaning towards magic robe or saint's robe. Mystic cloth. Wing hat. Circlet. Weapon. Mace. Mystic cloth, circlet, magic pendants. Okay. Let me see how this works real quick. Curious. Pretty cool looking too. So if we did, oops. Just trying to see, guys. So we're gonna have to adjust some things here to make this work. Okay, let's do what is the weakest attack? Can we have 2 leather whips? Is that possible? Yes, but they attack too much. No weapons. Do no weapons, but then you wouldn't even have barely any attack. Leather whip is 131. Mace 231. So 2 leather whips would be 231. 2 maces would be... So we could do either leather whips or maces. I think mace would be best. Robe. Yeah, we should do like not really strong gear starting out. So let's do maces, robe, leather hat, and we'll say, I gotta remember what these do too. I don't remember. We'll keep them with the magic pendant. That way his attack isn't insane. Mace, robe, leather hat, magic pendant. Okay. Let me see how this works. still overpowered as fuck. Let's see what Leather Whip does. I do like that. I didn't even see the animation though. Did you guys see it? I didn't see the whip animation. There you go, that's cool actually. Yeah, I like the Leather Whip. It makes it a little more balanced. That's fine. We wanted to. That's fine. And I'm going to change the music to this title screen eventually as well. Matter of fact, can we do that now? I know I'm jumping around a bit. BGM test. Here, let's do system, I think it is. Music. Here we go. Opening. Mystery. Ooh, chat. That's dope. This sounds like Final Fantasy. But that's dope. It sounds dimensional. Ooh, I like this one too. Sounds epic. I need an epic intro. That sounds so fucking sick. Oh, I like this one. I want a dark intro. Sounds too Final Fantasy. I don't want to like have anything too similar to another game. That's badass though. This one might be it right here. I need dark, like dimension field dark. Yes, I love the piano in there. Yes, I think this is the one, chat, for the intro. What do you think, guys? I fucking love this one. Let's do that one. Game over, it could be the mystery. Let me see. it sounds like. Let's try it. This sounds so good for an intro. It matches the title screen too. That mystery, illusion, dimension. Yes, I love it. I think I might just roll with that. Sounds epic, yeah, chat? Epicness enhanced content? Talk to me, guys. Feedback. Great intro, right? Sounds villain. Sounds dimensional. Mystery to it. Like the do has that nice intro feel. I like it. Let's roll with it. Alright, so we got that. I also want to add more like every step. I would love it if there was like, or every other, like there's some kind of fucking like special effect that occurs, like whether it's earth shaking, or because this is the first part of the game, right? So you want that like feel. But we need to test out this this real quick. Alright, so for us to actually test this shit out properly as well, what we're gonna need to do is go through each enemy and see what they drop, how much HP they have, how much damage they do, and so on and so forth. So right now, what we're working with is VAOS having leather whips, 2 of them. I might not make him dual wield right away either. I'm thinking I might change that. I might make him too strong. But dual wielding 2 whips might be actually kind of fucking sick, you know? Let me see. No, I don't want... Yeah, let's keep him dual wield for now. Because he is on his own, so he does need to be kind of strong. Not like overpowered, but he does need to be kind of strong, right? And we don't want him to have a longbow, because that's just not going to do shit. Can he have 2 longbows? No, he can't. Okay, so we'll do longbow. No. Let's stay with leather whip. 2 leather whips. A robe. The lowest of defense. A leather hat, low defense. That way when you're grinding, you have some gear you can work towards, like the spears and the axes and the swords and whatnot, right? Okay, and then we'll keep the magic pendant because I believe it increases magic or something like that. It can't be interrupted. Experience curve. Okay, we'll leave this shit alone. I'm not gonna mess with any of this. Critical rate 1 in 20. Sure. Max level 99. He has no nickname. Everything here is okay. I may change his magic later. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah. So we're gonna leave that, and then we're gonna go to troops and see if we can adjust some of the difficulties of these troops, and we're going to test them. As you can actually go in and battle test these, and we're going to see what they drop and everything else. But before we do that, guys, I'm going to get up and take a quick stretch break. I'll be right back. do some battle tests, and let me see something too. Does it tell you the level of the enemies anywhere? That would be so convenient. I'm guessing like slimes and goblins, pretty weak. Yeah. See, these are pretty weak. What is the... Hold on. What is magic pendant? Magic pendant. This is really a fun part. I really enjoy doing this too. Setting up the battles and how strong the weapons are going to be. So a robe. See, Dragon Helm is the highest, so we made the right choice on that. A term that prevents critical hits. Halves MP cost for skills, so that's cool. We can prevents damage from dangerous terrain. Safety boots. Power Bangle raises attack and resistance to provocation and confusion. Magic Ring raises intelligence and resistance to silence status. Magic Ring might not be a bad idea. Speed Shoes. Full Poison resistance. Full Blindness resistance. Prevents critical hits. So maybe... raises intelligence and resistance to silence. Let's just keep the magic pendant for now on that. Oh yeah, these are the skills. Yep. Oh yeah, we can change it to... almost forgot about that. Yep. And all that shit. Okay. And he is what? Mage A. So Mage A gets those abilities. I see, I see. Because he is a wizard, so we want... I mean, he is a god, so we do want him to be a mage. Let's see, guys. Okay, so with that being said, troops, enemies. So I'm guessing they go from lowest to highest on the Richter scale for damage, right? Yeah. So if we're talking about, because what are our troops? We have our custom troops here that we've built. So we have, and we can change all their powers. That's the thing about it. We don't have to be forced to use the default shit and whatnot. See what the spirit, crab, because a lot of these we're not even going to use. Cancel. Okay, so our troops, Gazer and Imp, Crawlers and Shadows, Ahriman, Kraken, Wraith, and Gargoyles, Zombies and Spirits, Jack-o'-lanterns and Ghouls. Okay, so let's start with Gazer and Imp and see what that damage is, because we're going to battle test each of these and we're going to see how well we do with our current gear setups. Okay, so Gazer and Imp. So we gotta find the Gazer and the Imp. Okay, Gazer. Okay, first off, we need to see, in order to see, we need to see what his attack is in defense. So he does 231 attack, 89 defense. Okay, and if we're looking at the Gazer, does 80 attack. And what was it? The Imp? Imp. Kraken we've already adjusted. Gazer and Imp. Where's the Imp? Impy. Where are you? Imp. Attack 68, defense 65, maximum MP 200, normal attack, sleep attack. Okay. So then let's try, because they do seem a little weak. Let's try 200 HP, 70 attack, 100 mind, MP's fine, defense 70, agility's fine. Keep this. He's gonna drop, need him to drop an item. Let's have him drop potion. 100% drop rate. No, we do not want that to be 100%. 50% drop rate. Okay. Money. We don't need gold in this game, because we're not going to have an NPC to buy gold. So money's like worthless here. So 0 money. Okay. Critical. No criticals. Normal attack. Miss. No. Normal attack always. Attack. That's fine. Okay. And then what was the other one? Gazer. Okay, so that one's good. And then Gazer. Okay, so Gazer, let's give him .300 HP. With an attack of 100, mind of 80, maximum MP 50 is fine, defense, change that to 70, agility, we'll make him slow, well, 20 is fine. Okay, experience, 100, he drops a longsword, huh? Let's make him drop I need to see what they use to, what my class can use. So hold on. Okay, money 0. Item drop rate 50% chance of dropping potion. No. Mind up. And then, yep. Okay, so Imp and Gazer have been adjusted accordingly. Let's see how this works out. We're going to battle test it to see exactly how strong it is. Let me think if there's anything else I need to do. Oh yeah. What can the mage, like what kind of weapons can he get as a mage A? We need to also figure out. So, holy magic. Oh, I see. This is how you choose his battle commands. Attack, holy magic, special, Ninpu, nature, atmosphere. Atmosphere, huh? Nature. Battle. Defend. So what if he used only magic? That'd be badass. Like he didn't use weapons, you know? He could use like holy magic as well. Items. Escape. No. But no, this is, I'm thinking about this right now. Attack, magic, defend, items, escape. Okay, that's fine. Cool. And then so, let's see. So Gazer has a 50% chance of dropping a mind up. No. 30% chance. Because, no, actually 10%. Because mind up would raise intelligence. We don't want it too common on that. 10% chance of that dropping. An imp potion, 50%. That's, yeah. Let's do 70 on that. Just because early game, like you want to at least have some potions dropping. Okay. Let's test this out. And I need to change his gear to what his gear is. So, 2 leather whips, robe, leather hat, magic pendant. Leather whip, robe, leather hat, magic pendant. Okay, leather whip, robe, leather hat, magic pendant. Okay. Okay, leather whip, robe, leather hat, magic pendant. Okay. VAOS is level 1. Party size 1, normal formation, terrain. Snow forest. Snow forest and desert. Snow forest, okay. Okay, let's try this. Hold on. Do that because. Okay, 2 leather whips is dope. Starting out with that too. That's cool for a god character. All right, and then yes, let's give this a shot. Okay, so this is the Imp Gazer test. Let's see how this works. attack is just doing work. Oh, it's not good. Yeah, he's gonna kill. Okay, they're way too fucking strong now. Okay. Let's change that. Okay, so let's go back to enemies. Okay, so you're way too strong with that shit. So Imp's mind is gonna be 50. HP, we're still gonna stick with the same HP. Defense, I'm gonna keep everything but the mind. That's for magic. I'm gonna lower that, and then lizard. Where's Gazer? There he is. And for Gazer, I'm gonna drop his mind to 50 as well. Attack 100. So Imp. Attack 70. 70. Let's change Gazer to 70 attack as well. Alright, let's try this. Better. This sleep attack is doing work. Fuck. It's too much. It's a bit much. Yeah, he's not waking up from it either. Oh, that's bad. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Okay, you guys are way too fucking strong. I'm starting to wonder if I should just use, like, defaults. Like, start with the lower level. You know what I mean? Because they do... It's too weak, though. Shit. Okay. This is gonna definitely take some work. Okay, so where is it? Gazer, Imp. I need Gazer, Imp. Okay, Imp. And where's Gazer? Gazer. Alright. That sleep attack is fucking ridiculous. Rating. What's rating? Skill, sleep attack. Yeah, we can change the abilities too. That's sick. Okay, so then. I think the sleep attack is fine. Type. But we need some lower. I don't know what rating does. What does this do? Oh yeah, we can go to the help thing as well. Rating. Magic rating. Let's see what it says. Oops. Okay, here we go. Rating is what I'm looking for. Display. Enemy rating. I don't know how to word it. Rating. Enemy. Okay, so what I'm thinking. Do we have the condition, behavior, rating? So what if we turn his mind to 20, agility to 30, same with him, 20, agility 30. Let me see how this works. That's not bad. That was better. Yeah. Alright, let's see what the rewards are. 450 XP gained. Potion obtained. Potion obtained. Not bad. That was actually pretty fucking good. Yeah, not bad at all. So changing the mind on that would have made that weaker. Okay, yeah, that battle's not too bad actually. You gotta test things over and over though when you're developing a game, guys. So let's test it one more time. And let's see if you notice anything. Okay. So you did get put to sleep that time. When they do paralyze, okay. Does he wake up? That's the thing. He woke up the last battle. Does he wake up? Okay, so he did finally wake up. Still have a chance. So it is a little tough, but it's doable. And it leaves us with 55 health. Okay. Okay, cool. That tells me that battle might almost be good. But we need attack maybe a little bit lower. Maybe 50 on attack and 50 for him. Defense is fine. Let's try that, and then let's do HP. Nah, we'll leave the HP. That's pretty fair. Okay. Let's try this out this time. So now they won't do as much damage on the hit. Okay, I do want to give them more HP. That was not bad, but a little too easy. Okay, so let's give the imp a solid 300. And the gazer can have a solid 300 as well. Yeah, 300, 300. That might be good. Let's try that real quick. I want different battle music too. I'm gonna change that shit. So this is taking a while with the paralyze. The effectiveness of it needs to be lower. It's a little fucking annoying. The defense and everything is good. Like, I like the increase in the HP. I'm not really happy with the paralyze abilities. They're kind of annoying me a bit. How do you change? If you change the rating of this, what happens to it? What does the rating do? Attack pattern ratings. That's what I need to find out. Attack pattern rating. Pattern. Area attack pattern. Okay, here you go. Attack patterns. What does rating do? If the enemy's HP is within the given range, the attack pattern can occur. Specific, the maximum minimum of the range, percentage of maximum HP 0 to 100. If the enemy is within the given range, attack pattern can occur. Specific. What does the rating do? That's what I need to see. Attack pattern rating. Rating doesn't. Let's try this. So sleep attack. Change the attack rating to 20. Let's see what this does. 20. Normal attack is fine. And then Gazer also 20 instead of 50. And they both have. Okay, and we can change this too, actually. So yeah, we do want paralyze, but do we want both of them to do paralyze? One should do I don't know. Shock, tsunami, pollen, maybe. Pollen paralyze, pollen confuse, lullaby, dust cloud, entangle. Might be a good one. Let me see. We could give them different abilities too. So that one's sleep, and then Gazer does. Wait, always is the condition. Let me see. How do we switch turn count, group size, average actor level, actor's health? Switch. Oh no. Always. Normal attack. Trying to get these enemies adjusted accordingly. So sleep attack. No. Behavior, basic action. Sleep attack transforms to slime. Oh, that's sick. They can transform. Just trying to think. And then Gazer, paralyze, sleep. Okay, we'll keep those. But then let's also add an additional attack. So how about I don't know. Paralyzed glare? Sure. And then Gazer. Confuse? No. Sleep. So paralyze, sleep, normal attack, sleep attack, paralyze, glare. Or blind attack. Just do blind attack. Yeah. And get rid of paralyze and sleep. For him it'll be blind. For the imp it'll be let's see, wield a little. For the imp we can do maybe odd mist. Or provoke? No. Poison? No. Sleep? Yeah, let's do sleep. Okay. So sleep, the imp, and Gazer has blind. Okay, and they're 20 on the rating, so they shouldn't do it every single fucking time, right? Let's test it and find out. See, now the damage is just bullshit. You like the eye enemy? Nice, Frog. Testing out the battle systems right now. So what I'm going to do is turn that rating up on that. Okay. So, go back to enemies. Imp. Yeah, definitely. So sleep, we're going to change this back to 50. I want to test this out. And then for the Gazer, back to 50 for the blind attack as well. Alright, let's test it again. And again, and again. Reminds you of Terraria? That's cool, dude. Yeah. Okay, so blind attack. Sleep. Okay. He wakes up. Okay. Good. That worked well. Good. That's a pretty good battle. That's pretty balanced. He went to sleep. He beat him. Let's try one more time. Potion obtained. Very nice. Because they drop potions. Let's try it again. We gotta try it a couple of times. He uses dual whips now. I changed his weapon. So he's asleep. So he has to get hit to wake up. See, they're not doing much damage now either. That's another thing I'm noticing. Suddenly the damage is way down. I need to change that. Okay, so enemies. Attack needs to be higher. Okay. So, meaning, let's do attack 70, mind 40, and then for the imp, same thing, attack 70, mind 40. Okay, let's Let's give this a try here. Let's see how much stronger they are now. Paying attention to everything. The attack, the spell, the amount of times they cast. Okay, so Blind and Sleep get cast quite a bit. And that's because Mind has been raised. You want it a little annoying though. Anything that can put you to sleep or paralyze you should be an annoying fight. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. And he dropped his health to 108. 450 XP. Mind Up obtained. And that's a 20% chance of getting that. So he got Mind Up. Potion obtained. Interesting. Interesting. I like that. That actually was an interesting fight. 1 second. Let me get a drink, guys. Okay, and thanks for sticking around, Frog, and anybody else that's been sticking around. It's been a pretty long stream so far. I'm really deep into it right now, testing things out. Let's see. So, could we lower the mind possibly on them? If we did it too low, though, then it wouldn't... kind of like... yeah, 10% chance to drop Mind Up. And he has a 70% chance to drop a potion. So, and actually I might change that to 60 as well. I don't want it too high. Okay, and then let's give it a try again. Let's see. Because I changed their abilities. So the Imp has Sleep and Normal Attack. And the Gazer has Blind Attack and Normal Attack. So let's see. Let's see, guys. It's one thing I really like doing. I like testing the battles, the difficulties. 11 damage, 13 damage. So we don't want it to do too much damage against us because we don't have any... I'm trying to think if we had no potions. That's a pretty balanced fight. I think we'll roll with that, guys. What do you think? That's pretty balanced, right? Yeah, let's roll with that. I like the results of that battle. That was pretty good. And it goes for a little bit. It's not like it's super easy, you know? Or should we raise, let me think, the HP a little bit on them to maybe 350 or 400? I just don't want them to be too strong, right? Let's try it. Let's give them 400 HP and 400 HP. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to 300 if it's too much. Because you gotta remember, the character is going to level up and he's going to get potions and shit as well. Plus, he's not always going to have the leather whip, robe, hat, and magic pendant. He's going to get better gear eventually, right? If he's too hard, we can always run from the battle. This is a level 1 character fighting these right now. So, let's see. Test of magic too. Fire. It's not bad. It's not supposed to be super powerful at level 1. That makes sense, actually. This is much more balanced, actually. Yeah, let's roll with the 400 HP on them. And then we're good on that test. And then we got 2 potions on that. Okay, yeah, so I like the drops as well. The drops are pretty good. Matter of fact, though, actually, on the potion drop, Imp Gazer, on the potion drop, I think I'm going to do 50% chance on that. So, anytime we change something, we got to test it, right? So let's test it again. This is a big part of game development, guys. Sometimes you gotta test things 50 times before you throw in the towel. And that's good. I want Blind and Sleep to work pretty effectively, but not destroy him, you know, completely. Because he's a dual wield, he is going to attack all 4 at the same time. He's a dual wield whip user by default. How about defend? How does defend work? Oh shit. Oh, because it's a test though. So we didn't get any potions that battle. Oh, we missed that time. Interesting. So we have to do different battles, different instances, different situations, different attributes. Test things out to the fullest. Yeah, I like this battle. Now, what's gonna drop? Nothing. Fuck. Okay, let me go back. That's twice nothing dropped. So, let's change the item drop rate back to 60, because that seemed to work a lot better for the drop rate on the potions. So we'll go back to 60% chance of the potion dropping on that. And the mind up is fine, because that's going to raise intelligence, so we want that to stay low at 10% chance. Okay, 60%. And he gives 125 XP. Okay. He gives 100. So what? Oh, each. Oh, each. Okay. So actually, no. Let's change that as well. So he gives 50 XP. And the Gazer gives 50 XP as well. Since there's 4 of them, we need to change that too, right? Okay, and then let's try this now. So now they should drop potions at 60%, I'm thinking. Let's see how much XP we get now too. Because I want the battle to be fun for you guys, chat, when you're battling. I don't want it to be too easy, and I don't want it to be too hard either. Because he is a god, remember? So we have to be mindful of all the elements of the game and the idea of the game too. Not just the battle system, but what kind of a character is he. So he can't be easily defeated either, right? that fucked us up pretty good. So let's see what a potion does. Okay. So this one might require a potion to heal to fight these guys. And let's see what he drops. So they didn't drop any potions that time. Let's try one more test and then we'll do the next battle of enemies. Okay. Good. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's a good fight. Potion obtained. 2 potions obtained. Okay. I like it. Let's roll with that. This is a good battle. So that one's set. Okay, that one's good. Gazer, Crawler, Armin, Kraken, Wraith, Zombie, Jack-o'-lantern. Let me check what's in here. Gazer, Crawler, Armin, Kraken, Wraith, Zombie, Jack-o'-lantern. Okay. Because you have to have that. Okay, so Gazer and Imp is done. We have 7 combinations of enemies right now. These 6, not including Kraken, because Kraken's a boss battle, but we're not going to get to all of them tonight because I do got to get going pretty soon, guys. But I'm going to try to test out a couple of these. Okay, so let's see. Crawler and Shadow is the next one. So what do we have? Let's see. Crawler. And Shadow. Okay, there's Shadow and there's Crawler. Okay. Another paralyze attack, huh? Okay, we're gonna change that. Okay, Crawler. I don't want the same attacks for every enemy. Crawler is gonna have Rockfall. Or no. Poison Breath. No. Yeah, Poison Breath. Okay. Shadow is going to have Entangle would be cool. The other one, Shadow, what was it? Crawler? Poison Breath is fine for him. Shadow, let's give him Eerie Dance. I don't know what that does. Sounds interesting though. Let's do Eerie Dance. Okay, and then let's see. So Crawler. Let's do interesting stats he's got here. That's HP. Let's try 300 for starters. Attack. Let's do 50. Mind, we'll keep it 40. MP 20. Let's do 30 on MP. Defense. 40's fine. 40 agility. Experience. We'll do 70 XP. Money 0, because like I said, there's no shops in this game. Money doesn't matter in this game. Item drop. Let's have him drop a, a high potion, and it has 60% to drop. Okay, and then Shadow, 300 HP is fine. I don't know about 100 attack. Let's give him 50 attack, 50 mind, 50 MP, 50, 50, 50. We'll do 40 actually on MP. Mind, let's also do 30 on mind. Defense, let's say 60. Agility, we'll do a cool 40. Experience, 70. Magic ring, huh? No, he drops. He's gonna drop something cool, something cool. Let me see. Maybe. Let me think. He's gonna drop. Cloth armor, and it's gonna have a drop rate of 50. No money. Okay. Shadow crawler. There we go. Alright, let's try it out. So we're gonna test this one now. That was alright, but I feel like they didn't do enough damage. High potion, cloth armor. Okay. Let's make them do a little more damage. So, crawler. Let's give him an attack of 80. Shadow, 70. Let's change the HP to 400 as well. And 400 for him. Let's try that. That wasn't a bad first attempt though, I will tell you. It was not bad at all. Poison breath. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So I think he actually healed that time too. It's a pretty challenging fight. I think I want it harder though. I do want it harder. I just want them to have more HP, and that drops on those. They're dropping like every time. Let's do, okay, crawler, I'm gonna give you 500 HP. Shadow. I'm gonna give you 500 HP. Let's make the attack 90 and 90. And let's raise mind. No, that's fine. Let's raise the defense to 50. Actually, 60. And Shadow, he's alright. We'll keep his defense the same. The drop rate, let's try 40 on the cloth armor, actually. And then on, was it crawler, 60 on the high pose. That's fine. Okay, let's try this again. How does magic do against them? Let me do a quick heal. Try magic. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, because they take the magic away. Sick. That's a pretty good fight. That's a pretty good fight. I think I'm going to keep it at that. Cloth armor obtained. Cool. Yeah, let's, Hey, Kitsumaso, just cheered a bit. Thank you, Kitsu. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the biddy. The biddy in my city. Appreciate you. Okay. And then, let's see. So yeah, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good fight. Yeah, are you enjoying the game development stream? Hope you're having a good time, man. Testing out some battles right now. Also, I would like to change the music. It is getting a little annoying when we are battling. That would be lovely. Let me see here. Let me see here. Would it be under battle screen? No, I think it's system, actually. System. Let's see. Nah, fuck no. Yeah, remember, we're villains, right? So we want the shit to be villain. That's kind of fucking banging. It's kind of fucking banging. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Wicca. That's like a boss battle, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one banging. This one banging. I like this one. Oh, I really like this one. do it because I wanted to be bing bong boom, you know what I mean? Impactful. Fuck yeah. That's a slow fight. What's castle? No. I like that boss 3. That one's fucking hard. That one's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all like that one? That one goes the fuck in. Demon Lord? Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What? Dungeon. You know what I'm saying, Duco? Yeah, let that be the battle music. I'm just a fairy floating around in the river as I'm battling monsters. La 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 la. La la. Exploration? Field? We got another one. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. I like that one for the end battle. But we're gonna use boss 3 or whatever it was. Battle, was it boss 3? I like that one. Okay, that's the battle song. End battle is gonna be what was it? What was end battle? I like that one. For now. We could change them in the future. What about game over? We should change that one too. Mystery 1 is... That one doesn't even work. That wasn't even working. That's tight. I like that one for game over. That one's cool. Oops. Fuck yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Title screen, boss 3, end of battle. Alright, let's try it. Let's give it a shot. See what it sounds like. Like it. Already like it. It's way better than the other one, the default. You guys think, chat? Give me some feedback. Let's talk about it. You guys like the music? Pretty cool, right? I like that. That sounds great. Alright, guys. Make sure we are saved. Should be, right? Here, let me double check. Make sure everything is good. And I'm going to change the music for each area you go into as well. It's going to be like, it's going to change and shit. We might work on that the next time I do this development process. Let me try this. Wait, that's not the one I wanted to do. I want that one. I might change that music too. I might do like dark, because he's a villain, you know? Like dark music. Torn on it. Alright. That is where I think I'm going to call it tonight, guys. making great progress. We got a bunch of these decorations put in tonight for the dimension feel of the world. Right here, we cleaned up a bunch of these the overlapping elements of the statues. Went through the map, and I think we got most of them, if not all of them, right? Did we get them all, chat? I think so. So, got all that. And we did some battle tests. So that was a pretty good, productive night. I will be back on again. I'm not sure when I'll be back doing the development again. Maybe this weekend, but I really want to get back on Diablo Immortal this weekend too. At the same time, because I want to try to beat the game. I think there's like 3 hours left of the game, so I do want to beat it. So much on my plate right now, guys. But yeah, either way, I'll be back on tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday to finish out the week, all 3 days. And hope to see you guys here. Thank you, everybody, for being so amazing in the chat. Thank you for the bit. Kitsu, Maso, love your name, by the way, epic name. And I hope you guys enjoyed the development of my game here tonight. We're going to continue to do this. And I'm going to keep getting this game developed till it's released, hopefully by spring. And you guys will be able to play it yourselves and check it out on Steam. But yeah, keep tuning in. If you missed any of the other episodes, there have been 10 episodes of I'm making a video game now. Keep tuning in, guys. Check out the old videos on YouTube of me developing this game if you missed any of the other episodes. And I hope that you guys can learn something too from, you know, my teachings about how to use RPG Maker. And you can definitely learn how to use the programs so you guys can develop your own games sometime as well. It's a fun program. It's very level entry, but it also has some advanced things in it as well, with a lot of potential to make some great indie games, and that's what we're doing. But definitely check it out, and come back and see me tomorrow, guys. I'll be back on again. If I'm not working on my game tomorrow, like I said, we'll be on some Diablo Immortal. Alright, guys. With that being said, thank you everybody for watching on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok tonight, as we were live on all 3 platforms. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.